Hey Dreamers, what's going on? We have another edition of DNTV News here. I'm your man KP.
And I'm your girl Darcel.
Yes, and we have a lot to cover this week for our 2015 year-end special. First, we have all the controversy with Miss Universe.
And Cardi B finally makes her debut on Love and Hip Hop.
My girl! And then we're going to talk about all the important moments of 2015 that we went through. All right, so let's get to it.
Then let's get the show started. Topic of the week was Steve Harvey's huge mess up with Miss Universe announcing Miss Colombia instead of Miss Philippines. What do you think?
My man Steve, I just hate it had to be you. Like, you know, you had the ball. It was right here. Everything for the taking, you just dropped it. I know you had some anxiety on Friday about everything, about, you know, messing up, and you messed up in the worst way possible, but you know what? It's all right, brother.
Because we still love you.
We still love you. You are still Mr. Hightower in my eyes, so it's okay. I know Romeo and Bullethead are looking at you like, it's all right, you're still my teacher. But to let you know, like, he had a card. It was said one thing on the card. Of course, Mrs. Philippines was going to be the winner, but on the teleprompter, allegedly, it said Miss Colombia was the winner. So that's where the confusion ensued. And, you know, everybody, you know, kind of went in on Steve. But I'm like, Steve came out, he was a genuine dude. He came back and said, you know what, it was my fault. I read something completely different that wasn't supposed to happen. Don't blame any of the girls or whatever. So it's like, you know, you can only be so hard on him. But the silver lining in this whole thing is that they still invited him back to host the show next year. So that's a good thing.
That's awesome.
That's a good thing.
I think out of all of that, I feel more sorry for Miss Colombia.
How embarrassing.
Yes, how embarrassing is that to wave and smile and then have the crown just taken away from you.
Just a snatch right off your head. You had a moment for about 0.2 seconds. But then
enjoy that moment.
Right. But you know, it's all good. I think she took everything in stride, and you know, she understood, like, you know, what had happened, but she did great. And yeah, she'll have a bright future, and you know, she got infamy from this, so there will be a silver lining for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We still love you, Steve Harvey.
We still love you, still my man. But you know, some of the most exciting news for this week.
Your favorite.
My spirit animal, Cardi B made her debut on Love and Hip Hop New York. And if you haven't seen it, first of all, go to your DVR right now and see it, because by this time, episode 2 will be on there, and I'll be watching it. But I love her. I love her particular brand of ratchetry. It's like very distinct and to the point, and there's messages every time you look at it. Yes. And I think she handled herself very well. She's very entertaining on the show.
She's very entertaining, but what I love about her is that she stays true to who she is.
Right.
So I love that about her and all her ratchetry. Is that the word?
Ratchetry.
Yeah,
yes.
So ratchetry and all that ratchetry.
Hashtag ratchetry.
I still love that she stays true to herself. She doesn't let nobody tell her who she needs to be or if she needs to change. She's her.
Right.
Awesome.
And you know what the other thing, because it's my girl, and the other thing is, it's like, you know, she has her thotty-like behavior, thought-like tendencies, if you may, but she always has a message in there for young girls. It's like, okay, I did all this and I did all that, and I wouldn't recommend that to anybody, but you know, yeah, but you know, use what you got and don't, you know, empower yourself and, you know, do more than what I was doing. Don't just like be loud and ratchet for no reason. But you know, but she turned it into a show, so I mean,
exactly.
Hey,
get that point.
Right. But if you haven't heard, there was another, you know, kind of buzzworthy topic with R. Kelly. He was on BuzzFeed recently to promote his new album, The Buffet, which came out recently, and they did a live Twitter session, video session, which was a setup from the beginning, because you know people were going to go in, especially from Black Twitter, like they go in.
Exactly.
But he didn't like the line of questioning that his interviewer was doing, because he thought they were alluding back to his personal life and, you know, the infamous sex tape that, you know, got him in a lot of trouble.
And controversy with Aaliyah back in the day.
Right.
So,
when age was a number.
Yes.
It did matter.
It did matter. So there's a lot to be said about his past and his sexual history, but I do think we can separate the amazing music that he gives us from the man. What do you think?
We were talking about this earlier, and R. Kelly will always be the R and R&B for me. Like, you know, I'll Step in the Name of Love, Your Body Will Always Be Calling Me, like We Can Go Half on a Baby, all that jazz. But I think the controversy has kind of like skewed his name a little bit, because it's like, since you have such a heavy sexual influence on most of your lyrics, I kind of am imagining you singing them to like little girls now, and I can't kind of get jiggy with that sometimes. And I think that's the problem a lot of people are having when trying to listen to an R. Kelly album or even music nowadays. But you know, I mean, I'm not even going to stunt like I'm not going to listen to the music still, but it's still like.
But we do not promote your personal life or your personal behavior. So yeah, I think we can separate it.
Yeah, I can separate the two, but I can see where people, you know, will have the kind of discourse and trying to listen to his music and buy new stuff, and you know, he's kind of a creep. But you know, to end off on a good note, we had a major 2015 here at Dream Nation TV. We had celebrated our 1-year anniversary. The lovely Darcel joined us and our DNTV news team, and then you know, we just had a lot of personal accomplishments that we did. So what happened to you in 2015 that you know was extraordinary?
I would say extraordinary is, of course, joining Dream Nation TV.
Of course, plug.
And being a part of this team, meeting, you know, you and the rest of the team. You guys are just amazing, being around like-minded people. Also, I think just getting out there, starting my own business and things of that nature. So I think 2015 was
you
the
better shout that business out.
I'm so ready for 2016.
All right. I think, I've been here since April doing DNTV News, and like in a little under a year, like just to see how the network has blossomed into this thing. Like we've had 10,000 viewers for an episode, and like that's crazy to accomplish within under a year. Like that's amazing to me. And you know, just seeing the different people interact and the relationships we all build and growing as people, like a lot of that stuff has, you know, set a foundation for a great 2016. I think I can speak for our audience who's not here and Brittany who's not here. Shout out to y'all. That you know, we can just build upon it for 2016 and the years to come. You know, so just being successful and all that.
Absolutely. Now, also speaking about 2015, what was your favorite movie in 2015?
Now, everybody always gets on me around the because they're like, I love going to movies, but I haven't been to a movie since the last time I seen a movie.
Since last year.
Right. But I would say I got most excited for the NWA movie just because it had a cultural significance to whenever I was growing up, like just remembering Straight Outta Compton and that whole West Coast movement coming up. So that was pretty dope to see them like really flourishing this year. So how about you?
I actually would have to piggyback with Straight Outta Compton in competition also with Creed. I think those are my two top favorite movies of the year. Straight Outta Compton, the music, I mean just that era, I was just right there with them. I cried, I laughed, I loved it all. But Creed made me happy to be a Philadelphian. I was happy for that.
Right, and that was really a breakthrough role for Michael B. Jordan. Like that was just dope to see. Yeah.
Hashtag.
But that's dope to see him blowing up like that, especially after, you know, the success of Fruitvale Station, and you know, after Fantastic Four kind of flopped, like a lot of people counted him out. For him to like really flourish from that, like that was a great way to end your 2015. But music. What was your favorite album? Your favorite song?
Album, song. There were so many. I'm trying to think now of what was yours? No.
Oh, see, she put all the pressure on me. Now, everybody that is in this network knows that Ty Dolla $ign's Free TC album was it for me. That was like I played that from top to bottom. All that I can't say the way I want to say it, but all that music was everything. Horses in the Stable, She Wanna Get Saved, Blase, all that. Like I love that album. I was looking forward to that album for a very long time, and it didn't disappoint. So I would have to say that's one of my tops.
I would have to say for the R&B cat in me, I'm a huge Tamar Shin. So I'm a huge Tamar Braxton fan, and her second album, where us Tamar Shins were anticipating it, whether it was going to be better than the first album, was it going to flop? I think the first album was still great, better, but I really enjoyed the second album.
Now, I did enjoy Tamar's album too. It was like a pure R&B album, cohesive, and she was really singing on that, and it was nice to see her actually go for that. And you know, Tamar had a big year too, with being on Dancing with the Stars and The Real taking off the way it does, and you know, putting out the album. So that's major for her too. So
absolutely. Now, what would you say is your favorite moment of 2015?
Oh, there were so many. From Rachel Dolezal to The Wiz coming out to there's so many. Like Super Bowl when Missy came out. Like, how can we forget that? Missy, the resurgence of Missy Elliott. I love her. So to see her flourishing in 2015 and all her past work from 10 years ago still getting love, that was major.
And she dropped a new single too.
Right. Where they at? Where they from?
Where they from?
WTF. But that video is crazy too.
Yes, I always love her work. I love the dancing. I just love the authenticity of like the hip hop that she brings to the table. I would say my favorite moment, including Super Bowl, I would say in general, I would just say my favorite season. I just love summertime. I just love when the sun is shining and I'm out and about and having to, I'm just happier.
Right.
Wintertime, it's just like, I'm ready to skip spring, summer.
You know what? When I was in school, summer was my favorite because, you know, you had time off and stuff like that. But I'm like becoming more of a fall advocate. Really? Like, I love when seeing the colors turn and all that good jazz, and then it's good TV and everything comes on. You can just, and then when you can Netflix and chill with yourself or with somebody else, that's just a great time of year to me, you know, and then leading up to the holidays. So, I mean, but we've had an amazing 2015, and I just want to personally say thank you, everybody who tuned into everything on Dream Nation TV with Industry Guys Atlanta, upcoming Industry Guys New York, DNTV News, everybody. We all thank you for tuning in, because none of this would be possible without you guys supporting us. So hopefully we all have a great 2016 and you guys stick in there with us. But I think that's it. Yeah.
And see you in 2016, the new year.
Right. So until next time, and my other co-hosts are here and we can all greet you. Happy New Year's to all ye be faithful, however the song goes. That. Keep dreaming, dreamers.
All right, see you.